So my name is Leigh Taylor-Gibbs, and I've been running the Mundy Park Children's Center for the past 8 years. And the children and I decided to tell a little rivershed story about our neighborhood, and our relationship to the Fraser River came from this map that they started to create of our yard. And they definitely made a connection up to Mundy Park, and they decided that they would follow the water in our region down through the lakes and streams, and realized that they were connected to the Coquitlam River and the Fraser River. And they took a lot of interest in creating a village in their center last summer, and they came to the sort of basic ideas that food, water, and shelter were their basic needs. So they created a community, and they felt that they were definitely connected to Mundy Park. And we went down for a little visit to the Coquitlam Nation on the river, and were told stories about how the people used to climb up into the area of Coquitlam Mountain and gather their cedar strips for their homes and their clothing. So the kids became really protective, and their value and their principles within the land where they were playing every day became very important to them. And even on their walks through the park with some of the naturalists we invited in, they found flowers, endangered species. So they've put them on the map, and they've really started to have this deeper connection to the place where they live, and the community around them has been involved in projects like building bat boxes, and the kids are just so excited to take their family and friends and people in and show them all the work they've done. So they've really created this map, and the map has become their relationship to the water and the land, and it's been very significant for young kids to be a part of what their place is in the land. The age groups that we have in the center are pretty much kindergarten, so 5-year-olds, and this group was up to about grade 5 last year, so up to 10. So in those 5 years, the sort of middle years, they realized with this hands-on, making the map and being a part of the place, and finding that there was a need for bat boxes around the lake, and their connection to the place became much more significant for them because they were walking this place. They were creating this map. They were doing the work in the park with the help of grandparents and other facilitators like myself. But it became their true story of how they really are involved with the land. They're a part of it. They are connected to all of this. The help that the work that they do to build the bat boxes connects them to the bats, and the bats are connected to the mosquitoes which come out of the water. And they really started to see that network building, and they can tell this story. They know it because they've been living it, and they're learning what they live, not out of books. They didn't have any other maps. This is their map. This is their concept, and it's much more significant to them. I could see it in their eyes when they were excited. Even, I'm taking their story away from them almost, but they would tell it in a very animated fashion. How they picked the apples, or what was so special about that summer that they built this village, and they can retell the story very easily. It's theirs. It's their story.